sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work
Paladin.
ahead of us, brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's...
Of course he does. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm not...
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. In order to be an effect, since I've been efficient,
I'll go it alone for now.
suit yourself.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere.
Clean your glasses, Pops.
Pops? What does that mean? Oh, wait, I see. That's in reference to my age. Clever. I'll make a note of that. Since it's obvious that you are.
I'm asking myself the same thing.
I don't recognize you. Specifically, under normals. However, unfortunately,
Uh-huh. If you want my help...
I wasn't aware you were interested. As you patrol the common, I'm authorized. And if you wish to, in any event,
Why are you bothering with
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam? Where are you going, Knight? You
We're
need
out
to
here
complete your
representing
medical
the
exam.
Cade?
Ah, you're back. Good.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of first question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Check your records, Doc. I'm not from around here.
What's that? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absent. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume you're...
Right.
Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in. Excellent. I see no reason if you ever need med.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now this is the stowage depot, and the powers that be, have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on... If you need to stock up,
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the... When I tell the good news, yeah, of course, if you just...
Caps on the side, huh?
Well, it just... And since after you're in the meeting...
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. Be at work if you need it.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Hey.
The Commonwealth's
Proctor
a dangerous
Teagan.
place.
Come back
Make
when
sure
you're
you
done
gear up
introducing
before you head
yourself.
out.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look... Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire...
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Played. Hell, I have a whole There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without fun. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
I'm not really looking...
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
I'm not really looking for...
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
I'm not really looking...
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
I'm not really looking for...
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
I'm not really looking for sympathy. Anyway, there's a... Oh, and now, if you...
I hope your pooch knows where to do his business. If not, you'll well.
Can I help you with anything?
Set me up.
Got some choice.
Right. Hey, wait there. Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. You know any tricks?
Still intact.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Dance?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
I just want to trade a few things.
Very well. Help yourself.
Tighten up the meter.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look. That's Fort's having those happen. To make matters worse, I want you understood.
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to.
Sure.
The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to. Now, we have a verdict. Use it to carry. Dismissed.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Pretty good for your age, huh?
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. It'd be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
This is your fault, Nick. You had me running all over the place while Kellogg was busy handing Sean over to the Institute.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth.
True enough.
Sure.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle.
Where the Institute acts.
Exactly.
Kellogg.
Uh-huh. Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's own.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh.
Right. Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man.
You're talking crazy here, Nick.
Look, there's a place in good...
Sure.
If anyone...
Uh-huh. I hope you're right.
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Jesus, Nick.
I know it's grisly.
Actually, I think I...
Cybernetics, huh?
Whether we're riding this crazy brain...
I have to go to the memory den.
I'll head there on my own.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. Nothing stays hidden forever.
whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is.
Now I know you all
I'm not
are doing
buying
your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Daisy.
Well, Mr. Valentine.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need...
Are you two men putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse? You don't realize that...
Mm-hmm. I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the
Fine. I'll take a look.
Uh-huh. Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Ego, fetch me the brain. No?
No, I will not. Now, do you...
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
those circuits.
I'm not surprised. From what I've...
Skip to the good part, Doc.
We plugged the brain implant into Mr. Valentine.
Hell, why not?
Right. We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
More problems. Seriously?
It's not like anyone has ever done this before. You try making a secret technology, just let me think. We load... He'll act as a...
All right.
Just sit down over there.
Sure.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you. We seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you're
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cryogenic stasis. Suspended.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better.
Found another intact memory.
But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Piper's really done it this time. I mean, I'm not, she's right, but... Mayor, I probably shouldn't.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
It's all over, but the dreaming.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doc.
That's good. Are you?
We got what we needed.
Yes.
Right. That scientist Kellogg was supposed to...
You're right.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after...
If you're going to...
I'll find a way to get through.
Good luck.
Uh-huh.
By the way...
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
There's something wrong with you, Nick. I don't want you with me.
I told you I'm fine. But I get it. I'll be in Diamond City.
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
You interested in traveling together?
Sure. Could be fun.
Not now.
Well, I'll be around if you change.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Excuse me.
Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just...
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast?
Mm-hmm. I was in cryogenic...
Oh man, that's amazing!
You know, you should really just speak plain English.
It's just at the show? Well, boy, if you just woke up.
This whole Commonwealth is a nightmare.
Yeah, there's so much crime. And violence. What we need is a real... What if the Silver Shroud... I got a plan.
Good on you for trying to...
I just have to do something. I've built my own... But to make this work, and they actually got...
As it happens.
Together with my gun.
Here you go.
After all these years, I'm just not Silver Shroud material.
Come on.
I got a better idea. You up for being the Silver Shroud?
Why me?
You help me out whenever... You know how much things have fallen. How much...
Looks like I get to be the Shroud.
The costume... Here's some calling cards I get. Time to fight!